right. Can you see it on the laptop? It's actually picking up because I don't have the microphone. I don't know how clear it is.
I'm on the streamer.
Oh, you're actually okay.
That one, yeah. I think it's good of you, like you can actually see like the echo, like the vibration.
Yeah, it's just when I do it off the phone, I don't want to have the music too loud because when I actually have it over there in the actual studio, it's like I put it loud. Oh yes. All right, hey, sound check. You feel me?
Mic check 2 1 2.
We in there. All right, brothers, we do it.
Audio check. We're out there. We want to make sure everything is good before we do this lesson. The main goal here is to what? To edify the flock.
Yep.
Edification, exhortation.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So shalom,
Shalom.
shalom to the elect of Yahshua Allah. Shalom. And shalom to the other men, women, and children of Yahweh, of our nation, to Yahweh, Yahweh, and town we live into. Shalom to all of you.
Shalom, 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 Yasharala, peace, Israel. All right, shalom.
All right, so we're going to face the east, and we want to give the much due, all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Kodash. Double honors
to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, and much due respect to the sincere Akim who are laboring works. Shalom.
Shalom.
To you believers, to the Akim Aqua, which will be your brothers, and few amount of sincere sisters who do subscribe to this truth. Right, and as always,
the Wada Abi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for the Rachak, Kodash.
Give the thanks to our powerful Holy Spirit. Our Rasas out of today's lesson, edifying. Alright, I'm your brother Malkia.
I'm your brother Noom.
And we are representing warriors for Yahweh Shai and Pasadena, Texas.
Hell yeah.
Alright, and I'm your brother Malkia.
God.
Alright, so hey, famine the word, man. Famine of hearing the word. Famine of hearing the word.
Yep.
Alright, so brother is going to pretty much do a land back of this lesson. He got some good information to bring out, and then boom, scriptures. Let the scriptures.
All right, so this is like the brother said, this is going to be a land back of the lesson that I did yesterday about the famine of the word, man. All right, they're coming up with, legislative, things that are going to be passed real soon in the United States, right? The restrict law, which is categorized as SB 686 in the Americas, right here in Babylon the Great, aka America, right? But then there's something also that came out in Canada. They're calling it the Restrict Law C11, all right, which is literally going to do the same thing that is going to happen here in Babylon the Great, aka America soon, man, which is what? To silence your First Amendment, right? To take it away, to relinquish it, to not have it anymore. You're not going to be able to speak this word, from Yahweh Bashmiel Shalom, man. We're not going to be able to push the word on the highways and hedges anymore, all right? And this is happening here in the United States, first and foremost, definitely, but all around the world, man, because we got brothers everywhere, man, right? Literally. So the article, the link is in the description. Y'all can go read it and take heed, I'm not going to bring anything up, but to the best of my memory on that new article that I got from, what's it called, Natural News?
Yeah.
It says that Canada is now having and ushering in their own restrict law that is literally the same thing as here in Babylon the Great, aka America, right? Which is the SB 686 restrict law, but they're doing it over there as the C11 restrict law, all right, in Canada. And it says that it's going to take away your freedom of speech, right? Your First Amendment right, your freedom of speech, and you're looking at some prison time if you go against and buck up the system, man. All right. If you go against what Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has, pushed out as a global thing, you're gonna do some prison time, man, because you're not adhering to the standards that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is giving you, man. You're being rebellious, all right? And that's just what it is. It is what it is. At the end of the day, we're gonna be rebellious until Yahweh Bashmiel Shai pulls us off the highways and hedges and from off the internet. And you know, this word is not going to be fully accessible anymore unto you, man. Unto you, who? So-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, man. Us Hebrew Israelites. All right. So, you know, without further ado, man, we're gonna dive right into the scriptures because literally at the end of the day, those two articles, the one that I brought out yesterday and the one that, you know, you can go look on in the link in the description, you can go read it for yourself. It's literally, they're parabon, man. They're the same. All right. It's just one thing is happening over there in Canada, and over here it's happening in Babylon the Great, aka America, right? It's all the same thing, right? Different names for it, but the same agenda. All right.
I mean, add. The brother and I earlier was walking earlier. We was talking how like, how lately you got a lot more articles coming out about pretty much meant to be this truth. The name Esau Edom is being mentioned more. Okay, the 12 tribes chart is literally being mentioned more in articles. All right. There's already videos going around how like pretty much like a heads up. It's like, hey, just a heads up just in case, like when those time comes, like that persecution time comes, you know, they're going to be using clips of these let's say these knucklehead Israelites with that carnal militant type of mindset. They're going to be using them to build up a case to make it seem like we are just like them. And that famine word is going to be heavy because of the bad look that's about to be put upon this ministry. That we're not going to be out there teaching them. That we're literally not going to be allowed to. It's going to be a crime to tell the truth. It's going to be a crime to probably even have a Bible in your possession.
That's what the scriptures always it tells you. You know, that woe to them that say evil is good and good is evil. You know, roughly paraphrasing it. That just goes to show you, man, the mindset of these Edomites, man, these wicked high banking families, these wicked elites, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. It goes to show you, man, like, look, they're gonna target us beyond belief by putting the face of a militant ass Hebrew Israelite group and persecute us in the process. All right, but we don't come with that spirit, man. None of us do. All right, the scriptures even tell you that our weapons of warfare are not carnal, man. All right, so we believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai that we don't need no weapons, all right, because we're going to be protected in these latter days by Yahweh Shem Shai, because the scriptures also tell you to have confidence in the Most High, man. To have confidence, all right, and we have confidence, man. We believe Yahweh Shem Shai is going to, protect us in these latter days, man. All right, anything you brothers got?
Nah, hey, get this word while you can, man, because there's probably not many lessons left.
Yeah.
Put like this. The end of the school year is almost over.
Yeah.
It's about to be summertime.
That college semester, you know how they get out for spring break and the summertime breaks and all that. Hey, that's what we're coming into, man. You're not
the end of the school year. That's how you know when you at the end of the school year when you realizing that like the teacher's not really giving you much homework.
Yeah, I used to love that shit.
There's not many prophecies left.
There's not many prophecies left. Yeah.
Man, that major one we waiting for, man, is for the CBDC to be pushed out. And then all roads lead to what? The MOTV, man. The subdermal implant through microCGIT, man. All right, that's what we waiting for, man. We want to get the fuck up out of here, man. All right.
Because mind you, Esau Edom, he's already having brothers being shadow banned on YouTube as well.
Yo, that's crazy you been saying that, bro. You know, 2 of my actual accounts are shadow banned.
Yeah.
They actually deleted. They deleted them.
Yeah, well,
I have
no
4
warning
accounts.
Nothing,
No,
right? No warning. They just
bro. And it's so weird how they got them. I have 1, right, the main one that got clipped. Then I got, Warriors for Yahweh Shai, Pasadena, Texas 2, and then 3 got clipped. But Warriors for Yahweh Shai, Pasadena 4 didn't get clipped. It's literally 2 and 4 that are active right now. So literally 1 and 3 got deleted without me even getting an email about it, man. All right, they really trying hard to against us, man. They're really trying really hard to relinquish this word from the earth, man. And at the end of the day, look, it's all in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai when that happens, all right?
Yo, what? This is a big ass what if. What if this damn devil, because of how much he knows that the world just loves social media and internet so much, in order to have that, you need fucking Fed now.
Either, yeah.
You gotta have a digital account. You gotta transfer
because aren't they starting to make it YouTube that you gotta pay for certain things now?
Yeah.
You gotta pay for, or somebody has to pay for something. I forget what it is, but I know they're trying to convert over into some sort of payment. And it's crazy you say that because now they're gonna tie in everything to the Fed now.
Yeah.
Just imagine, man. Like, I believe it. You know what the brother's saying? I believe it, man. Because at the end of the day, now it's gonna be your banking that's gonna be converted over into the Fed now, right? Because you're just gonna have to give your login information and put it in there. But also for what? Your social media, man. It could be like that. If you want the internet, you want to live your regular, mediocre, mortal lifestyle again, to be on social media, you're gonna need something to be able to fucking have that accessible for you.
Remember Elon Musk? Remember he said in one of the article how like pretty much like if you still want Instagram or if you want that blue check.
The blue check, yep.
And but I think like if you wanna, I guess like use your account on your phone, it's like $11.99 a month, something like that. But if you're gonna do it from like I guess like a different tablet, like maybe like a laptop or
like
something,
a PC or something.
A PC is a different amount. It costs a little more, if I'm not mistaken, right? But ask yourself this though: how are you going to have to make those payments? Is it going to be digital? And if so, everything. If it's digital, then I Fed now, right? Whatever. If you're able to, but that's the thing though. That's the thing though about the damn those, man. They gonna decide what you get to buy it now. So let's say you do want Instagram still, but for some reason when you trying to purchase it, like for some reason you keep being denied for Instagram.
Yep.
It's probably because of your social credit, your background. Oh, he's one of those. He's someone that's an Instagram prophet.
He's on the red list.
He's on the red list. He knows what's going on, so he's not allowed to get that.
Yep.
Even though you got Fed now, you can't get that. You can't get social media.
You want to control what you pay for, but also what you watch on these platforms.
Yep.
YouTube.
And if you think this is outlandish, then why is it that everybody's gonna have to be on Fed now? Think about that.
They're not giving you an option.
Yeah, they're not giving you an option. You're gonna have to fucking either convert over to the Fed now, right? Get a damn debit card with a C-hip on it, right? To ultimately, ultimately is molding your mind to that fucking microchip, man.
To pretty much have everyone to have the same literal account.
Yep.
Ain't no my bank is better. You know, I'm with this bank, with that bank. Nah, we all in the same bank, pretty much.
Yep.
That's to get everyone to be pretty much be like
indoctrinated
into same system, We all got the same account.
Yep.
We all part of the same account.
That's ultimately to groom you into that beast system. He has up and running right now.
Right.
Yep.
But yeah, want to get scripture now?
God, let's dive into this, man. God. I'm gonna grab 2 Timothy, all right? 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come." All right, perilous, meaning what? Troublesome, treacherous, hard to bear, hard to be able to overcome certain obstacles in these latter days, man. All right? Because Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to have it to where you're not going to be able to overcome something unless you have him by your side, stopping with you, man. All right? That's the only way. You ain't going to fucking defeat anything in this world by yourself, of your own accord. Nah, man. All right? Yahweh Shemi Shai has to be with you. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, we believe that he's going to protect us in these latter days, man. We believe it. All right? We got confidence in the Most High Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. All right? Let's see.
I have the scripture.
Bring that thing out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 1, in the King James Version. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have tried. Okay, so let's get that in GT right quick now. Very simple. It says, you are, in the GT, you are doomed. And who is that doomed? Who is that you that's doomed? Esau, Edom. The very wicked that's actually in rulership. At least the high banker family. Alright? Because they the one that actually have the power to just decree an unrighteous decree and boom, it's alive now.
Yep. Literally, that's what they're doing right now with that SB 686 and with the restrict law in Canada, the C11, man. All right, those are all restriction laws relinquished away from the people, the masses of the people, all right? The First Amendment rights, man, the freedom of speech. You're not gonna be able to do this no more, man. We're not gonna be able to do this, all right?
Oh, perfect. See, perfect. This version is perfect of what you just said. Isaiah 10:1, the G&T. You are doomed. You make unjust laws that oppress my people.
Oppress, man.
So Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is going to continue decreeing unrighteous decrees. He's going to continue making unjust laws that's going to oppress, that's going to keep us in subjection and hardship, especially by the unjust exercise of authority. So apparently they're going to sign a law of bills saying that it's a crime to be on the highways and byways and reciting scriptures, you know, pretty much telling the truth is going to be a crime.
It's going to be considered wicked unto the white man, right? It's going to be considered wicked. Some synonyms, synonyms, which is really just similar terms.
Similar terms, okay. Persecute, abuse,
persecute.
And remember, blessed are ye that's persecuted. And persecute goes into what? Subjecting someone onto hostility and ill treatment because of their race, and their political beliefs or religious beliefs. Right? Right? So we're going to be oppressed. We're going to be persecuted by this damn devil's unjust laws. They're going to make it a crime for us to speak the truth. Okay?
Honestly, we are oppressed already, man. We've been oppressed for many years, man. All right? It's just the fact that we just awakening to the fact that we was oppressed, all right? Especially when we was in the world, we didn't believe we were slaves, man. But we always had that knowingness of like, yo, something ain't right. Like, this can't be it, you know?
Right. That scripture says, "Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free."
That's true.
Right. So because we know the truth now, we understand. Like, okay, I understand why us as a people, the other nations just don't like us.
Oh yeah.
Why is that we always treated the worst? Why is that we always what do they say that the
underdog,
the last to hire or the first to fire?
Yeah.
You know, everything seems to be against you, right? All right.
So I'm gonna grab this. This is the book of Second Esdras. All right.
But then coming to this truth, we understand why. We just understand. We understand why everything is the way it is. We understand why we're in pain. We understand why we just understand what an average man won't be able to understand, man.
Yep.
Literally, it's much deeper than you think, man. It's much deeper. It's much deeper than you call it.
All right.
Yeah.
But pertaining to the article, right? This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 5, and this is verses 8 through 10, right? Because we read previously that 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1, right? In the last days, right? In the last days, perilous times shall come, all right? So listen to this. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 5, verses 8 through 10. It says, there shall be a confusion also in many places. And why is that? Because it's not going to be that sound wisdom out there, man. And when I say out there, I'm talking about out in the world, man, in the streets. Being in public, man. There ain't going to be no wisdom out here. These niggas don't have Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. They're not going to be moving with the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Moving with what? That Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. All right. It says, and the fire shall be off, sent out again. And wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters, man. All right. I know the brother, he knows that part a lot heavier. You got that one, brother.
The monsters children one?
Yeah, so real quick, the wild beasts changing their places, that's just, these animals that are going to be locked up in these prisons that are called so-called zoos, right? They're going to be out here walking, roaming, right? And they're not going to, basically hold back at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, they've been, oppressed themselves too, right? They've been in these little damn, I don't even know what to call them, like cages and shit, man. They just been in prison for so long, man. These animals, and look, they're gonna change their places, right? Because you gotta also understand that a lot of these gates, man, they're electronic locks. All right, some of them have keys, but a lot of them are electronic locks, man. And they're gonna be literally turned off, whether it be via the EMP that happens, right? And then boom, look, all this shit is gonna start happening, man. All right, all this shit.
That's crazy you mentioned it, that you because there's another video going around how another cyber threat.
Yep.
The U.S. got threatened with like another cyber threat.
Bottom line.
It's like a hot potato topic. It's thrown around from this interview and this broadcast. Cyber attack, black hat.
Yep.
It's gonna happen, man. This place about to get shut down.
Can you hear me though? Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure. That's all. I just want to make sure everything's straight.
Yeah, there's little technical difficulties on our end.
Slight technical difficulties is all. Salakia.
I do got a scripture if you both don't have one. Let's read from the book.
Yeah, I'm not finished.
Oh, okay.
It's just, this shit started happening, but all right. But anyway, right, verse 9 in the book is 2nd Esdras chapter 5. All right, this is verse 9. It says, and salt waters were found in the sweet. All right. Now I heard many variations of this, but also that the waters, man, is going to be poisonous out here, man. All right. Water is not going to be able to be drinkable, man, in these latter days, man. All right. It says, and salt waters were found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another, man. Yeah, because nobody's going to have sound wisdom out here, man. Everybody's just going to have an evil eye towards one another, man, in these latter days. All right. Because now there's lack of food, right? Lack of water, right? Lack of this wisdom and knowledge of understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. It's going to get crazy out here, man. It says, then shall wit, right? Wisdom, hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber, which is who, man? Via the servants of the prophets, man. Us servants of the prophets, starting with our elders and apostles, a great millstone, man, all the way down to us at the lowest level. All right, we're not going to be found out there on the highways and hedges, man, pushing out this word. All right, because niggas is going to have malintentions for everybody, man. They got an evil eye for everyone. All right, we're not going to be in the midst of that shit. No, Abaratazaya, how about Shinel Shah protects us, you know, where we just going to be in our own dwellings away from danger, man. All right. Reading on, it says, and shall be sought of men, right? So a lot of people are going to be
man.
Can you hear anything now? This nigga, yo, Esau, bruh. This word gonna come out. Look, I could easily end it, bro. Man, I'm telling you, man, we can end it on mine. Like, damn. Let's see. Fucked up the flow, Esau. Go ahead. We're gonna jump back into that article though. But go ahead.
No, mind you, in that article, right? That's a sign that he's about to come down with that great wrath.
Yeah.
Wanna get that shot? Is that already here?
Look, you're seeing all these other nations doing this shit. You know, you see Israel doing it, where somebody's pushing out the word, right? They're saying that he was reading scriptures, right? And what, did he not get prison time?
Yep.
All right, and now we're seeing what? A lot more of this. Oh, we're gonna take away your freedom of speech. We're gonna take away your freedom of speech. And now it's not in just one country, man, or just the United States. It's around the world, man. Because Esau Edom, the so-called white man, understands that we are scattered around the world, man. We are scattered everywhere. All right. And Esau Edom, the so-called white man, knows that, and he wants to shut us down, man. But at the end of the day, it's not up to him. It's all through the timing, right? The divine timing of the Most High Yahweh Bashmel Shai, when he wants this word of his to be taken off the streets, man, and literally out of the world in general, man. All right? Now you got it, brother.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Then I'm going to jump down to verse 17. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
All right, so this is a sign. This is one of many signs through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashmel Shai that Esau Edom is about to slam the hammer.
Oh yeah.
All right, he's about to decree an unrighteous decree. He's going to persecute us. So we won't be able to continue pushing out this word, telling the truth. Okay?
Yep.
Alright. So hey, he's going to have at some point in time, he's going to have to become very carnal because he is having a difficult time trying to keep up with this spiritual fight.
Yep. And he can't because he's a carnal man, like the brother said. He's just gonna have to draw out that blessing that he so desperately wants to use, man, upon us, man. He's gonna draw that sword and it's gonna be fully, fledged out, and he's gonna come against us, man, with whatever he has, or whatever his technological advancements are right in this modern day and age, man.
They don't have much time left in rulership, man. So they about to get kicked off rulership, and Yasha Allah, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, Native American Indians, federal birds, right? That's of the elect are gonna be ruling.
Yep.
They're gonna be ruling next, and they can see it. They know about the scriptures. They know about the scriptures because in order to tell a lie, you gotta know the truth, right?
Yep.
So they know. Right? You gotta come down with a great wrath. You gotta start decreeing some very unrighteous decrees, like some very harsh.
Yeah.
Literally, it's going to be a crime to do this. What we're doing right now.
Do all that shit.
You got to know.
Verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
And that dragon is Esau, Edom, Amalek, the high Jacob family. Okay. And that woman is the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, Native American Indians, respect the birds, men, women, and children. Right.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai and have the testimony of Yahushai HaMashiach.
So Esau, Edom, he's going to show you that perpetual hatred never went away.
Yep.
All right? He was just disguising himself. He was also being wise as a serpent and harmless as a dog. Just waiting for when he can finally strike your ass. Okay, because what? Never trust thy enemy. Thou he crouch himself.
It's never trust thine enemy, like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then the following verse, like pretty much goes into, he puts on that persona, that trait, like he's meek and humble.
He's trustable.
He's trustable.
Fuck God.
Don't trust that. Nah, he's a serpent, man. He's just being wise because he's wise as a serpent. And he's wise enough to you know what? I need to be harmless as a dog just for the time being.
Yep.
Alright? Just for the time being. But when all hell breaks loose, you Israelites that thinks that Esau, Edom can be saved, you just love the white man, oh man, he's going to unleash that perpetual hatred on that ass.
Yep. And then you're going to really see what you've been saying in the past about, not all the white people is bad. Yeah, now you're going to really see that they've always had that perpetual hatred for us, all right? Us Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, man, all right?
So how much more towards the remnant that's awakened, that's now trying to please and serve Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, right? Keeping the commandments to the best of their ability, and then that very small remnant within the remnant that are prophets, that are teachers, that has the testimony of Yahushua Mashiach, the spirit of prophecy. Because mind you, not every brother is a teacher or a prophet. They don't have the spirit of prophesying, but they do believe though. They fear. They serve our power.
Remember, not all the elect are prophets.
Yeah, not all the elect are prophets. So you just have a small number that's causing these damn devils headaches.
Yeah.
Because we're constantly mentioning the name Jehovah Shai day in and day out, give him no rest, right? That's what I'm saying.
About to say that,
Ye that make mention of the Lord Jehovah Shai, give him no rest.
Woo! Oh man.
Make mention of him day and night until he establishes Jerusalem upon the earth. Something along that line.
God, that's so heavy, man.
And every time we're doing that, that's causing these damn devils to not be able to sleep properly.
Yeah.
They see their rulership falling.
They probably literally get notifications like, oh damn, this brother's going like shit. GMS is going like damn.
They watch it right now.
Yeah, they watch. That's why they kept fucking with our shit.
And you slap it.
You guys, another scripture you guys want to get at?
Verse 17.
What you done with that?
Yeah.
Oh, yours done?
Yeah, but
Okay, kind of Salaki, brother. I definitely want to
Did you get
grab.
Amos yet?
No, that's what I'm grabbing now.
Oh, okay, Tom.
Yeah.
Why are you
Amos
getting that?
11 and 13.
Yeah.
Do you want to get the Ezekiel one? Chapter 7?
Yeah.
Verse 20, was it 25?
I was gonna say, yeah.
20,
25 in the GT.
KJV and GT.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the GT. So you right to it?
Yeah.
God,
I love you,
God.
Goes,
You got the KGB?
yeah, I got the KJV.
Oh, okay, kind of. For Amos?
No, the Ezekiel,
Okay.
the elders, like.
You need Amos?
Kind of.
I have Amos already. In the GT.
Can you grab it in the KJV? Babasha?
But
Grab it both in
the
the
Amos.
yeah, the KJV and the GNT Babasha. I'm over here fucking like looking for this shit.
Okay, so. It's definitely a phone call. But lucky, I've been ignoring this. The brother actually brought up something good. Right there, right. So check that right. The brother, Shar Issachar 144. Shalom.
God, Shalom, y'all about to know Shabra.
Alright, so the book of Mark, chapter 6, verse 4, KJV. But Yahweh Shai said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house. Right? So I got that in the GT. I'm gonna read it from there. Hold on. In the Good News Translation, it says, Yahweh Shai said to them, prophets are respected everywhere except in your own hometown and by their relatives and their family.
Yep.
These are the ones who are not going to respect you. You see the overlay? You see the overlay I got right here? Some people will ignore the truth just because it came from you. It came from you. Your own biological father don't want to hear you.
You think of me that negative.
Yep. That low.
You the ginger in the family.
Yeah, the black sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the eyeball. Different. The weird one. And
Yep, the weirdo.
There's some always fucked up nicknames that they got for to say the black sheep of the family.
Yeah.
Fucked up names and shit. Yeah. Right? But yeah, so because the truth is coming from you, they don't want to hear it, man. Alright? That's why when that family word hit you, it's going to be those that knows of you, that knows you personally, and they've been ignoring you, scoffing you, mocking you, giving you headaches, disrespecting our power right before your face. But you couldn't really do nothing about it. You couldn't get harmed. You know, sometimes you just gotta pull 5 knuckles in someone's tooth.
Yep.
Sometimes, man. You know, but eventually we can't do that right now at the moment.
Yeah, we gotta keep it spiritual.
But when that family word hits, man, when all hell breaks loose, people are gonna regret it, man. All right.
I'm gonna bring this Amos up.
Yeah.
Oh, you something?
God, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I got Amos. I'm gonna read the KJV. You got the GT. All right, so this is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11 through 13. Right, and it reads, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgin and young men faint for thirst." Oh, you got it, brother.
Alright, so the time's gonna come.
Oh, with the KG.
Oh, when you get GT first? Okay, yeah. We get GT and we break it down. Yeah.
This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11 through 13 in the Good News Translation. The time is coming when I will send a famine on the land, but people will be hungry, but not for bread. They will be thirsty, but not for water. They will hunger and thirst for a message from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I, the Lord Yahweh Yahushai, have spoken. People will wander from the Dead Sea to the Mediterranean, and then on around from the north to the east. They will look everywhere for a message from the Lord, but they will not find it. On that day, even healthy young men and women will collapse from thirst.
Damn.
So the time's gonna come when we're not gonna be able to do what we're doing right now.
Nope.
Being able to teach on the internet.
The unicorn.
To go out to the highways and byways and recite scriptures. To read scriptures. To even have a Bible in our hands, in our presence. Okay? And you want to try to scroll through the internet or the platforms that you remember seeing these brothers teaching at, you're not going to find them there no more. You're not going to find them on social media no more. You ain't going to find them on the internet at all. Nowhere at all. Is he going to get to the point where you're going to be diligent seeking for these men on the highways and byways?
Yep.
People are literally going to be putting the effort to try to go to the places where they remember seeing you teaching at. Wherever is that. Whether it's in the parking lots, in the plazas, highways and byways, in a cut somewhere, in a park, walking talks, like they just not gonna see you. You're not there no more. You're not there. It's a family word. And that should be that should be like a heavy, like a reality check. Like, yo, why is it that we're not hearing anyone speaking about scriptures?
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Look, and that's beautiful that the brother said that, because this literally coincides with what he's saying, man. It's literally beautiful, man. So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 74 and verse 9. It says, "We see not our signs. There is no more any prophet, neither is there among us any that knoweth how long." Oh, man. God, yeah.
You gotta make sure that those in the back understand.
God. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 74 and verse 9. "We see not our signs. There is no more any prophet, neither is there among us any that knoweth how long."
Alright, so the time's gonna come where get Ezekiel 7. Ezekiel 7 verse 25. The time's gonna come where like for example, Isaiah 24 verse 11, they're crying for wine and streets, right? Mm-hmm. You know, people going to be crying and going through it like, yo, how much longer?
Yeah.
How much longer we gonna keep seeing all this crazy shit happening?
No explanation on why it's happening.
And there's literally no one out there that can tell you what's really going on.
Yep.
Unless you come across a prophet. Other than that, if you don't physically come across a prophet in those times, you just going to be lost in the sauce, miserable as hell, yep. Dwelling in torments.
Yeah.
Lingering in agony. Oh, man. Experiencing your fears and delusions right before your eyes. Okay?
Yeah.
That's people gonna just be like, yo, how much longer we gonna keep seeing people eating people? How much longer do I gotta keep worrying about if someone's gonna put me on their plate tomorrow?
They're probably gonna be like, how long are we gonna keep eating people?
How much you gonna keep eating other people?
I don't want to eat my other people.
Yo, yeah.
I don't want to be alone. We don't hate everybody else on the block. We the only motherfuckers here.
Well, you got it on. You got that Ezekiel?
Yeah, shot because that goes really good with the brother just read how people want to be like almost small.
Yep.
Right. Well, guess what? For an example, right? You got it.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 25 through 26 in the Good News Translation. Despair is coming. You will look for peace and never find it. One disaster will follow another, and a steady stream of bad news will pour in.
Woo.
You,
Bumper shot. You gotta read it again, man. I'm not sure these niggas really like understanding, like hearing, like, yo, this is a threat to you hard-headed, 2/3 Israelites.
Yeah.
That rebellious, man. Our power is telling you through his men, like, yo, if you don't get right, yo, despair is coming. If you don't repent, Yasha, disaster after disaster, bad news after bad news, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Left or right.
I'm not coming at you like your father. I'm coming at you as an enemy if you don't repent.
That's scary, man.
yeah.
That's what that Hebrews 10:31 is very heavy, man. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. You don't know what he can do to you. You just, all you gotta know is it's gonna be something that you didn't even have any recollection of. It's gonna be something new to you, how about you guys that's gonna fucking destroy you with.
Damn.
It's gonna leave you bamboozled.
It said his judgments are hard to explain.
Woo!
Oh yeah, his judgments are undescribable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hard to explain. I believe it's hard to explain. That's
Okay, yeah. It was another version. I like that version.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, his judgments are hard to explain, right?
And he's known by his judgments, right? Which he executed from the wicked. And they're ensnared.
We just understand that he's known by his judgments, okay?
Alright. We fear, hey, the scriptures also tell you to fear Yahweh Shem outside, man.
You ain't no wisdom.
But fools despise instruction, man. Ooh, fools. Roughly paraphrasing the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7.
Bumper shot, get that again from the beginning, bumper shot.
Despair is coming. You will look for peace and never find it.
So like, what, the 2/3 out there crying for wine in the streets, crying for how long, how much longer, this and that and that. Well, guess what? Go ahead, continue.
One disaster will follow another.
One disaster
No
after
breaks,
another.
man.
No break, we're catching hell.
And a steady stream of bad news will pour in.
Yo, a steady stream.
A steady stream. Do you know how that's just water that just constantly just keep moving, doesn't stop?
That's a river.
It's a river.
And it has
A
one
river.
direction.
One
Kinetically
direction.
going that way.
Bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news, bad
That
news,
current
bad
is
news.
strong.
Hell yeah.
Back to back.
Damn. You just catching jabs the whole time. Bah! It's a mouthful. Damn.
No block.
No fucking guard whatsoever, man. Because the guard is Yahweh Shem outside, man.
Yeah, the whole armor of our power.
Yeah.
This truth, this word, man. Damn.
You ain't got nobody to block it on your side.
You got
Shit.
no coach, literally.
Yeah.
You out there by yourself.
And you
Damn.
gonna be calling on Jesus Christ.
You Rambo. You gonna be out there Ramboing, suffering.
Literally suffering. Getting your ass whooped, knocked down every time.
And then boom. Edition.
Yep, death. Hey, could be that nuclear fire, man. That or some sort of fucking strange apparition, a newly created creature eat your ass up, man.
People wild beasts.
Man, there's a numerous multitude of ways, a human being can go out through the spirit of poverty. How about
You got a whole city block of zombies chasing you, eating you,
shit?
chewing you up. Alive.
How about it's like how do you still in that body? Really feeling each and every bite. Oh, even feeling the intestines being eaten, man.
Oh damn.
Fuck.
It is your fate to die a violent death.
Ooh, it was your fate to die a violent death. That's a scripture.
Yeah.
Isaiah 66:12. Is it?
It's 65 and 12, but that's the GMT though.
That's GT though. Yeah. David died in KJV said, "Numb you to the sword."
Yeah. I
So
know.
pretty much, your name was destined to be on the sword for death.
Yeah.
Oh,
Before existence, it was written.
Your name is written on death, King Death.
That's just
Sword.
destiny.
Damn. Oh my God.
Yeah, yo, once your name is on it, that's it.
Yeah,
You can't barter with that. Nah.
Damn. Oh man.
There's no. There's one way. This is hope, and that's you got to be a Hebrew Israelite, and then repent. Put in the effort. Put in the fucking effort. Just try. Damn it, try. We got.
So we feel like we hit the head on that one.
Yeah, come on.
Let's grab those other three, the last ones.
I actually didn't.
Oh, he didn't finish because I like the part how they're like, you know, people gonna be looking for elders for advice, but it's not what you think.
Oh, you didn't finish that one?
Just a little more.
Oh, come on, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
And then we're gonna jump to yours.
You will beg the prophets to
Beg.
fulfill what they foresee. The priests will have nothing to teach the people, and the elders will have no advice to give.
Mark for one in the streets, you were staggering, right? From north to the east, right? We search for one, but they just can't find it. There's no more advice. There's no one to instruct you, guide you, rebuke you. Pretty much like that.
Is that the last one?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So pertaining to that article, man, look, this word is not going to be fully accessible anymore, man. All right. At the end of the day, you need to understand that the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is free. It's able to be received via the service of prophets, man. All right. So I'm gonna grab this scripture so you can understand, man. All right. So this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 7. It says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord," man. To stop waiting. Don't be waiting to turn to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and putting that off from day to day. Being a procrastinator, saying you're gonna do one thing but you don't do it. You continue to keep pushing it back further from doing it that same day. All right. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai don't want you to do that. It says make no tarrying, so stop doing it. Right, and it says, but this is the reason why. It says, "For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance," man. All right. So at the end of the day, you're not supposed to make it turn to to turn to the Lord, man. That's why we out there on the highways and hedges, pushing out this word on the World Wide Web, right? The unicorn, so we can do the heavy lifting for us, pushing it out towards the four corners of the earth. All right. I'm telling you, it behooves you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians to get this word while you still can, while it's accessible, man. While we are still able to have our so-called freedom of speech accessible, where we can still do this, man. Where there's no laws against us from doing this, man, because we got freedom of speech right now. But soon it's gonna be mandatory where if anybody is caught doing this, man, if anybody is caught out there on the street corners expressing so-called freedom of speech, it's going to be a wrap for you, man. And you're gonna face some time, man. You're gonna face some prison time. All right.
Just imagine you out there doing this in the name of JC, and you're somewhat familiar of Revelation chapter 2 verse 10. You heard about something about I remember Jesus Christ said something about that. I'm gonna be cast into prison. I had to listen for 10 days. You really in there expected like 10 days, 10 nights. Now you in there for like 3 months. Like, yo, what the fuck? You was fake now.
You lost faith. Yeah.
Now you lost faith now.
No, because you need to understand, this is going to be for a period of time.
Yep, because you don't have to understand it. You don't really understand why you're there.
Yeah. Hey, but the scripture says, blessed are ye that are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Yeah, Hey, literally, man. I brought this out. We be those very elect men where we can, be persecuted for righteousness' sake, man. I want them to take us off the streets while we's live on the highways and hedges, man. I was hoping that one day when the cops came, bro, I was really hoping that they were gonna be like, all right, yeah, you're gonna be arrested, this and that and the other.
Yo, yeah.
I wanted that to happen, bro. I was like, yo, and the camera's live. I'm like, oh
we still live. I told the bro, like, nah, we're not gonna go off here. We're gonna keep it live, so just in case. In case.
Man, I was hoping. I was like, damn, right then I was like, yo, we being persecuted. I said, "Oh, call it, yo, but
yeah,
man.
Is this a moment to where like we can like prove to our power?
Yeah, bro.
That we're gonna try to keep the spiritual and apply the scripture to get out of this. And everything was smooth.
Yeah, everything definitely did go smooth.
Everything was smooth, man.
But it was definitely very suspicious too, because they said that we were suspicious. Somebody called, and it's besides the point, Salakia. But at the end of the day, man, look, it behooves the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, right, us Hebrew Israelites, to get right with Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shine. I really mean you, all right? You need to get right. 2/3 of our people are just not gonna get it, and you unrepentant Israelites, man. Y'all need to return and turn from your transgression, man. Before what? Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shine, literally suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shine cometh upon you, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, man. And you don't even know what that's gonna be like, all right? None of us do, but we know it's gonna be very, very crazy, all right? Extremely uncomprehendable, all right? And you're gonna know that, oh yeah, that's your Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shine doing it. You're just gonna know off the rip, all right? But did you have the other one?
Oh, something you want to bring up, my brother?
Yeah. Let me get page real quick.
While you're looking for that, now, mind you, right? It says famine of hearing the word. Famine of hearing the word. So the word is still going to be available, but it's going to be a shortage.
Yeah.
Just how you still have great abundance of victuals in your cities. In some places, your supermarkets still seem pretty stocked up, right? So a lot of the stuff that is there, look at it as is all wisdom and knowledge of others too. But people still keep going for like fucking sweet, disgusting, bad food. But just keep ignoring all the good foods over here. Yeah. That one day they gonna know there ain't no more good food there, no more. Right? But there's still some good food, but you probably gotta go to the next city or two over.
You gotta travel.
Because now you gotta put in the effort to literally search physically for these men to get the word. Where how right now you can just get on YouTube and you would hear about people. It's like all over the internet by now. Yeah. All over YouTube. Whether it's GMS, like-minded brothers that teach the same doctrine, or bug out camp. But at some point throughout the day while you're on YouTube scrolling through, looking at videos, at some point you stumble across something that said Hebrew Israelites, the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, so-called Black Hispanic Latinos, or Black Hispanic Latinos, you came across something like that, and you refuse to take heed to it, you just ignore it.
Yeah, that's that proverb.
Because it didn't seem eye-catching, or it didn't seem like entertainment. Yeah. But the real soon, when you're actually looking for it now, you ain't gonna be able to find it. If our power started having mercy upon you to come across one of these men, that's gonna be rare, very small.
And even if he does, even if Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai has one of the servants of prophets be out there to be a reprover unto you, right? Now, it's whether you hear or forbear. Now, like the scripture says, whether they hear or forbear, for they are a rebellious house. So look, even if I tell you, right, say for instance, somebody came, they instantly knew, who we were, and they saying like, oh, I know y'all was out here with the Bibles and stuff, and they looking all crazy, they scared, they're afraid, and they talking about they're trying to put this thing in our hand, but we said no. And we can easily tell them like, yeah, that's the mark of the beast, which is that subdermal implantable micro C hit, and that's gonna get you destroyed. And if they're like, come on, really? Hey, that's the truth. It is what it is. I told you, you heard the word. Right now, whether you hear or forbear it, for they are a rebellious house. All right. At the end of the day, I brought this out. We be those very like, man, we're gonna keep it moving after that. we just gonna walk past you like you never talked to us. And we just gonna keep moving because we have the sound doctrine, man. We have the sound wisdom and knowledge. We all about me outside, man.
Oh, yeah. You want to get in KJV?
Oh, you just jumped in, bro.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 26 in the New English Translation. I will make your tongue stick to the roof of your mouth, so that you will be silent and unable to reprove them. And reprove goes into correct. But they are a rebellious house. So if you do come in contact with one of the prophets and get in trouble, the how about you? I'm trying to put the spirit on us to be quiet and not tell you what's going on. We're just gonna probably walk away and say, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about." You know,
Pretty much like kind of like a cold spirit.
Yep.
Yeah,
A hard spirit.
the cold shoulder.
Yeah. There you go. Just like everybody had with us.
Yeah.
That's probably I believe it, man. How about you? Gonna have the coldest spirit on this thing. I believe it.
Not gonna be emotional at
Nope.
all.
Hey, there's a scripture that says, I shall laugh at you, I shall mock at you. And
Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah.
proverb.
We're probably just gonna laugh at you and walk away.
Is there another one in Job where it said, "In famine and destruction thou shalt laugh"?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
says-
destruction and famine, the elect gonna be laughing at people. What kind of spirit you gotta have where you gonna be laughing at the masses of the world who's going through hell?
Oh man.
it's hilarious.
Man, hell yeah.
While we're suffering, y'all having a good time, y'all going to be catching different kind of suffering. While we're literally witnessing this new kind of suffering, but they're laughing at the low will.
That's about the Zod.
But that's really Yahweh Shai laughing at you. When you see one of his men laughing at you,
Yep. Oh, damn. Hey, I'm gonna grab this last one. We'll end it off with this. This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 15, and verse 13, straight to the point. This is that whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, the power of Israel, right, the God of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. All right, read it one more time. That whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, the God of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, right, young or old, and whether man or woman. You don't even need to break that down. Shit, because it's whether man or woman. It don't matter what age, all right? Because Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is no respects of persons. So he don't care if you're an infant, child, a baby, a toddler, an old ass woman, you know, or an old ass man. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is no respects of person. And if you do not seek him, right, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, right, our power, our God, he's going to what? He's going to destroy you. You're gonna be put to death. All right? And literally, just simply, you're gonna be put to death.
and mine is right to the GMT for seek goes into worship. And our power, he demands a particular way on how to worship him, on how to seek him. There's a particular way, and even though we can't do it in perfection, but at least try
Yep, that's why right now the scriptures say we rehearse the righteous acts.
to rehearse the righteous act during the grace period. So when the grace period is over, and there's nothing but this free ass whooping to lock it, but it's death everywhere.
Yep.
Alright? You want to be thankful that, like, damn, I'm thankful I kept fighting.
Yep.
You got it.
All right, so hey, that's pertaining to the famine of the word. All right, part 2. All right, that's just from the new article that we the brothers and I found today. All right, so I brought this out that this lesson was edifying and exhorting unto our people. Right, closing out, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rachak Wadash. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. For you sincere Akim or Aquav that tuned in or that should tune in afterwards, I brought that this lesson is edifying and exhorting unto you. All right, ending with DTA Abad Gabon soon, Kwam Yan Sharal. All right, the water, I'm on. Shalom.